Yesterday, I was living in one of the most boring houses in Brookhaven. No fancy car, no mansion, no expensive clothes, just a small house and a normal life. But everything changed in just one day, because today I accidentally became a billionaire. And by the end of this video, I'm gonna see just how much my life can change. Let's do this! I started my day by eating breakfast. Then I decided to go for a walk around town. Honestly, I was getting bored sitting at home all day, so I headed outside to see what was happening in Brookhaven. And that's when something unbelievable happened. A stranger walked up to me. Then he dropped a huge pile of money. At first, I thought it was a joke. "Sir, is this really for me?" And then I looked closer. Wait. $1 billion? No way. No to the way. This had to be the luckiest day of my life. I couldn't believe it. One second I was bored. The next second, I was rich. Like really rich. Now I had a huge problem. What should I buy first? A mansion? A supercar? New clothes? I could buy almost anything I wanted. Let me know what you would have picked. I only had a few seconds to decide. 3, 2, 1. You know what? Let's go shopping. The first thing I bought was food. I grabbed a pizza and paid without even looking at the price. Being rich feels pretty nice. And honestly, that pizza tasted amazing. Now it was time for the serious purchases. I headed into town to check out some stores. There were so many options. Cars, clothes, houses, everything looked expensive. But for the first time ever, I could actually afford it. Then I saw it.
The perfect car!
Beautifully luxury Lamborghini. The moment I saw it, I knew I had to have it. So I bought it. It's just like that. And whoa, this thing looked incredible. I jumped inside and started driving around Brookhaven. The seats were comfortable. The engine sounded amazing. And for the first time ever, I felt like a millionaire. Well, billionaire. As I drove around town, I kept thinking about what to buy next. A mansion. Maybe some new clothes. Maybe both. Actually, definitely both. I stopped at a clothing store and started looking around. My old outfit wasn't going to work anymore. If I'm a billionaire, I need to look like one. After trying a few different styles, I finally found the perfect outfit. And honestly, I looked awesome. Now, there was only one thing left. The biggest purchase of all. A mansion. I got back into my Lamborghini and started driving home. Well, at least I tried to. I got lost a few times, took a wrong turn, and almost forgot where I was going. But eventually, I made it. Then I did something crazy. I deleted my old house. Goodbye, boring house. You will be missed. Now it was time to upgrade. I opened the house menu and started looking through all the mansion options. There were so many, but one of them immediately caught my eye. This was the one. 3, 2, 1. Click. And just like that, I owned a mansion. A giant mansion. Probably worth millions of dollars. I parked my Lamborghini outside and walked toward the front door. I was so excited. This didn't even feel real. I stepped inside, and wow, this place was huge. There was a giant living room, a massive TV area, beautiful bedrooms, and so much space. I couldn't believe this was actually my house. Just a few hours ago, I was living in a boring little home, and now I owned a mansion. This was officially the best day ever. But then, something unexpected happened. I saw the same person who had given me all that money, and suddenly I realized something. Maybe the money wasn't supposed to be mine. So I decided to do the right thing. I walked over and gave every dollar back, all of it. The stranger was shocked, but honestly, it felt right. Because good people help each other, and that's exactly what he did for me. Today, I went from an ordinary Brookhaven player to a billionaire, to owning a luxury car, to living in a mansion. And in the end, I learned that being kind is worth more than all the money in Brookhaven. If you enjoyed today's adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.